Hey guys! So if you watched Apple's new Apple event, Apple just released the new 2021 MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro and the M1 Max. And I gotta say, after watching the entire Apple event and seeing all the new features and getting to test it out myself in person in the Apple Store, I gotta say, the new MacBook Pro is pretty dang cool. So, today, we're gonna be unboxing the new 2021 MacBook Pro. So if you're wondering what the specs of this MacBook Pro is, it's the 14-inch MacBook Pro in the glorious space gray color, and it has the M1 Max, which has a 10-core CPU, a 24-core GPU with 32 gigs of memory, and 1 terabyte of storage. So now that we know what the tech specs are, let's get into it. So now we're actually going to open the MacBook Pro, and pretty much what you do is you go to the side, and you grab this pull tab right here, and peel. And I actually didn't realize this, but it continues to the entire side, so give me a second. And then eventually it runs out and becomes this thin plastic. And I'm pretty sure at this point we just kind of rip it. Let me move this plastic over here. Gotta preserve the plastic because this could be valuable in a few years. But anyways, this is the new MacBook Pro out of its plastic. And I gotta say, box feels good as usual. Well, obviously, because it's an Apple box, but getting to the really big part. Mom, get a cool cinematic shot. Let's open it up. 3, 2, 1. Wow! So yeah, guys, this, again, is the new MacBook Pro. So now we just grab this pull tab that's kind of, I guess, popping out, and we pull it, and then it will let out the MacBook Pro, and geez, it is kind of heavy, actually. But obviously the MacBook Pro is pretty dang cool, I gotta say. But we're gonna move this to the side and check out what accessories we got. So in the package, we have a USB-C to MagSafe 3 cable. Yes, if you watch the new Apple event, Apple's bringing back MagSafe, which I did not expect. And considering that my mom doesn't have a MagSafe 3 cable because, well, Apple literally just announced this cable with the new MacBook Pro, this is gonna be pretty useful. And then after that, we have some manuals designed by Apple in California. And opening it up, we're greeted to a few papers. This one says MacBook Pro, and it gives you kind of a cool detail of how to use it. It even shows the notch. But after trying it out in the Apple Store, the notch wasn't too bad. But anyways, this is the manual. It kind of tells you how to navigate it. You get some paperwork here, and pulling out even more stuff, we get the glorious Apple stickers as usual. And I gotta say, it's in a much bigger piece of paper, and they're black. Pretty dang cool. So after putting the papers away, we also have a 96-watt power adapter that has a USB-C port on it. And 96 watts. Whoa, that's a lot. And grouping all the accessories together, this is all the accessories we get with it. And frankly, I think it's pretty good. And after when Apple pulled an iPhone 12 on us, they actually included a power brick. Who'd have thought? But putting the accessories to the side, let's get to the MacBook Pro itself. So how you get out of the plastic is, I'm pretty sure you turn it over and you peel it and take it out. And taking the plastic off, this is the new MacBook Pro. And oh my gosh, guys, feeling this in person, brand new, this is actually amazing. Oh my gosh. No way. Before we boot this thing up, let's take a tour. So on the back, you'll find your rubber feet, obviously, because you don't want to scratch the back. And this is new. You actually get engraved text on the back. You can see it says engraved MacBook Pro. And I gotta say, the engraved text is pretty dang cool. And here we have some small print on the back, just right here. Although, moving to the left side, we can actually see that Apple actually added ports on their MacBook Pro. I can't believe it either. Although, looking at the ports we have the new MagSafe 3 port, which, fun fact, has a new design and can supply more power to the system. We still have the same USB-C ports from the 2016 MacBook Pro and a new headphone jack that can support high-quality headphones. And moving to the right side, we have an HDMI port, another USB port, and an SD card reader. And going to, I guess you could say, the top side, we have the hinge. And on the bottom side, I guess, we have where you open the MacBook Pro with this little indent to help you open it. And obviously, you have your mirrored Apple logo on the front. But anyways, let's finally open it up. Mom, get another cinematic shot. Let's do this. There it is. Oh, the Apple logo. And peeling the screen protector off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no way. All right, guys. This is the MacBook Pro. Oh my gosh, guys, look. We have the new Hello startup screen. Oh my gosh. This is literally the best MacBook Pro ever. Yeah, so guys, booting this up, I gotta say, this is it looks like the coolest thing ever. Although before we set it up, you're probably asking, wait, Jack, don't you have a 2018 MacBook Pro? Why don't you already upgrade? Your MacBook Pro is already pretty new. And isn't the new MacBook Pro pretty expensive? Why would you already upgrade? Well, here's the thing. This is not mine. This is actually my mom's. Because if you don't know, she's currently using a 2013 MacBook Pro. And if you do the math, that's 8 years of using the same computer. So since it is so slow that it doesn't even run macOS Big Sur and the dock doesn't work anymore, no joke, she got an upgrade. And I gotta say, she waited pretty much for the perfect time to get an upgrade. So again, since it's my mom's, we'll see you after the setup. So guys, the MacBook Pro is finally done setting up, but right now the screen is black because it's off. So this is probably the part where you're saying, all right, Jack, you just unboxed the MacBook Pro. Where's the review? So usually this is the part where I review the 2021 MacBook Pro, but I kind of already reviewed it in my recap of the October 18th Apple event, which you can click the card in the top right corner to check out. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the review. So that is the end of this unboxing video of the 2021 MacBook Pro. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!